What's up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to About Even for another week, shortened week, given the state of origin is on. Brought to you by our good friends at Ned's. Shout out to them. Thanks to everyone who came to our live show at Magic Round as well. It was great to see you all, and shout out to Ned's and the Sit Down Comedy Club who had us. But it looked incredible. All the effort that they went to, it was really good. Snakes and that. Did you touch the snake?
No, I didn't. No, I got not so much non-venomous snakes, but I have a pretty big few.
It's not venomous, obviously, but
I was the same thing.
I was still terrified.
Same
I touched
thing.
it, but
Still
I was terrified.
Did you see Scotty Bellotti got around with a hat that he was getting everyone to sign? He got the snake to sign it as well.
Did you?
He put the texture in its mouth and let
It
it.
opened
Oh
its
my
mouth?
God. I don't know. It's not for me.
Nah,
Hard
fuck
pass.
that. I did do it though, but I wanted to enjoy it more because I was like, this snake's chilled out.
Yeah.
I want to cuddle you a little bit. But I'm just like, you're too sorry, dude. You know what? Like, you're just not going to get over most people. You're going to be offside as an animal for like 90% of the population. Now, where were we? What was I going to say? There's an Origin pot. It's open right now in the About Even group. We'll be doing that pot for game 1 next Wednesday. I'm just letting you know. You got a lot of time, but join the pot if you want. You were saying something about Tommy Tobler before because obviously Arsenal's had a win.
Yeah, me and my missus have been watching the Out of Office series, which was fantastic, by the way, Sebo. Credit to you. And my missus has got a real soft spot now for Tobler. He's like the ultimate bit of fucking charity. She feels awful for him. She cheers him on in everything. Yep. And when she saw that video of him in his Arsenal gear this morning, sent it to me. She's like, I'm so happy Tobler got a win. And I can't believe they're still mean to him. And I'm like, shut up, Beck.
No, yeah. Did you make sure you
Kid
tell
makes
her,
his own bed.
Don't
Leave him
make
the
your
fuck
heroes,
alone.
Beck.
make sure you tell her that when I arrived, he was waiting out the front to see me drive in, and then called Cody, being like, "Yeah, okay, he's here." And then I've walked in. I'm already in the studio. I can hear Cody answering. I can hear Tobler's voice outside the door, muffled, and I can hear him on the phone to Cody. And I'm already expecting him to come in and be swinging his dick about Arsenal. And then it's like this muffled, like, yeah, okay. And I'm watching Cody have to get up and walk to here where Tobler's directed him to so that he can film it. And Tobler comes in singing. No, listen, your Tobby content. Tobby content. No, listen, it was good stuff. I was wondering what you were going to be doing. It's all right, man. I loved it.
I was happy that you didn't crack. You just went the full song nonstop. Very impressive.
Yeah. Mate, listen, there are worse things. I would have loved a premiership.
22 years, is it? I don't really pay attention to it. That's wild. Yeah, right.
It's pretty good. Eddie not here today. Punters and dribblers will be back next week. So unfortunately, I will have to take us through accountability, which I'm not too stoked about. But there are some interesting permutations here. Sharks defeat the Bulldogs 38-16. Eddie bangs, Sebo bangs, Roo bangs. There's bangs everywhere, and I'm going to start with you, Roo.
What was my bet?
Jesus Christ.
Sharks
win both halves. Sharks only team to score 20. That scrapes in by the skin of its sack. Sebo had Mulatalo Sharks minus 6.5. Eddie Sharks 13 plus only team to score 20.
How long ago does Friday feel?
Yeah, it feels like a while
month
ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
So long ago. Yeah, happy to get a win. I saw the other boys got up too, so is what it is. Yeah, we'll take them.
Got to take them.
Take them.
Good early points banked for the Magic Round. We then go to the Dolphins and the Rabbitohs. A lot of red. Lots and lots of red. Dolphins win. Rabbitohs look like shit, but no one managing to do anything meaningful.
Hamiso scored the last try, and I was sitting having dinner with Donnie, and I started celebrating, then realised I had the overs.
Oh,
Which
yeah, one short.
I was
Yeah,
also
watch.
there, mate.
But I even went minnow.
Yeah,
You were
I'm
there?
just sitting
My
right
bad,
next to you. You actually showed me first. But that's okay, mate. That's okay.
Big dog in the
That's okay.
Dude, you don't fucking see him in
Doesn't
Vegas.
recognise
You don't
me.
even know he's
Probably
there
thought
in
I was a
Magic
random
Round.
I invited him for dinner. What are you talking about?
Donnie said come in. I said, would Rue like me to? And he's
Yeah, is Rue
don't
going to
worry
allow
about
me?
it.
Wow, you're a dick, dude. But yeah, overs does fuck you there. Manly defeat the Tigers. Easiest bet of the round. Myself and Eddie triple Manly 13 plus at 230. Just simple. Honestly, honestly,
That's good. That's good betting.
honestly, the Tigers are shit. Why wouldn't you do that with us? I mean, Sebo, you got up as well.
But like yours, I got up. Mine was high odds, but yours seems way easier. Because it's like, okay.
You tripled yours as well. I respect that.
Yeah.
Take that back.
But like the spine, there's 1 out of 4 there, and then take out your twirls and stuff. It's like basically the 5 best players aren't playing, and Manly have won like 5 in a row or something, and the line was like 8.5 or something.
He was 8.5. Yeah, the line was 8.5.
Craziness.
So me and Eddie both banked 13 plus. Sebo only Manly to score 20 plus. Manly minus 4.5 second half. That was 3.14. Then the Lippy bangs a Lehigh Cooler Manly 13 plus at 4.69. What was your bet?
A heap of legs.
Did you remember what it was?
So I was doing the Supercoach live show, right? And I'm on stage. It's 2:30.
Nah.
And it dawns on me. I go, fuck, I got to upload that bet. I get out my phone. I'm trying to like run this live show. I'm in front of the crowd. I'm trying to do it. Then I'm like, okay, I've got to remember in the 5-minute window when this show finishes, to that game kicking off, I've got to put this bet up. Obviously fucking forgot. Didn't get close to it.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting there and KPP crashes over and I'm like, I won the pop bet. And then it hit me and I was like, oh no. Oh no, I didn't put my fucking bet on.
Put it on.
I walked in this morning and Eddie wasn't here and I'm like, I'm a sniff. I'm a little sniffy. I'm a little sniff. That hurts. $1.90.
So was your
Whack.
bet just KPP?
I don't know.
Oh,
What was it?
like it doesn't even have because you didn't put it on, so it's an NA.
What do you mean it's an NA? What, I didn't have one for the show?
You didn't put it up, so it just you get $1.90.
No, I didn't win. It was like an $80 thing. It might have had KPP in it. I can't remember. I didn't win, but still it hurts.
Because everyone did get up except you.
What did I have, Tobler? I think it was 1 leg short.
No, May.
Taylor may get injured. Did I get that?
Yeah, he did get it.
Late in the game.
Hold on. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah.
73rd minute, you'll be right.
Remember at the start of the year when you were saying Manly didn't have the wooden spoon? Do you remember that?
You would have if you kept
Do you
your
remember
fucking
that?
coach. You would have if you wouldn't have brought me on as a fan.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. You were already a fan when you said we were getting the spoon, you fucking dog.
Bullshit.
Cowboys defeat the Roosters 18-12. No one bangs. It was a bangless game. No one really saw it coming.
I did. I bet on them.
Well, you didn't bet it. Oh, you did have Cows plus 14.5.
Thank you. You didn't fucking call it. I asked you at the show.
Called it for the win.
Not confident.
Always. I fake myself. I just don't want
We
to
then
get
move on to
worked by
Storm defeating the Eels. No one. All red. No Lasardi 2 plus. No Brick Hattie. No Lasardi 1. Lasardi's abandoned everyone. Knights defeat the Titans 36-12. Sebo, can you talk about how unlucky we were here?
I knew it was happening because this game, Tobler and I were at the airport, like getting on the plane as the first half's starting to wrap up. And you're just seeing that the Titan, like it was like 6-all or something or 8-all or something. And you're going, what is going on here? And you just knew. You just knew that Newcastle would unload on them. Now, I didn't know because the plane had taken off at halftime once the bet was over. And it's like, you'd also know that the first person to score the try will be
Greg Marju.
Marzu.
So our first half was Knights minus 4.5 in the first half into a Greg Marju. When I was so angry when I saw that, I'm like, fucking hell, because they end up blowing them out.
Yeah.
Right? Like as if 4.5.
So you see 36 points scored and 30 of them were scored in the second half.
That's it. You
Like,
go feverishly to check when the tries are scored. And you're like,
Like,
oh, wow, there was one in the 10th minute, one
just
in the
gotta
12th, and then nothing.
It's almost a worse beat than a try scorer knocking it on. You know what I mean? It's just like, how can you score 36 points, but it's all in one half? And you've started all your other games on fire. But, killed. Yeah. It was really annoying, though, because I think the Knights got a penalty in the last minute and they just took the kick rather than, like, so.
Try
like,
to score some points,
just give us
Just
one more
have a
play.
crack.
Just give us
Have
one
a
more.
crack.
Yeah. Anyway, like it was a smart bet. It just didn't turn out that way.
It was a smart bet.
Yeah.
Eddie salutes with the sharp double at $6.40. Congratulations to Edward. I will be accepting this award on his behalf. We move on to the Warriors and the Broncos.
That Newcastle game, I had Sharp Hattie into both wingers. With 7 minutes to go, I needed one more Sharp. I was
One more sharp for 100.
steps in the lounge room. Know that.
Why you did?
Yeah.
You were a sharp short
that
from
paying?
$109.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I was aware.
Wow. That's
I think we have to pocket that for next year. Fletcher Sharp, Magic Round.
He loves them,
Specials.
dude. He fingers himself for Magic Rounds. Sorry, big graphic. Warriors 42 defeat the Broncos 12. Broncos in huge trouble. Warriors looking good. A DWZ double, dude. I think that's maybe the second or third time I've done that this year. It's just fucking easy at $3.15. You made me wait for it.
I think you've done that a few times over the years, yeah.
But it's at least 2 or 3. I think it's 2 or 3. I've tripled him at a double this year, I think. But that was just easy as it gets. That's sort of it there in that game. No one else really had anything crazy.
I reckon Dallin would be up there with the player we've won the most on. I reckon he would be. Since I've been on the show anyway.
We'd be able to find those stats eventually, couldn't we?
Because the year I came on the show was in the Wild.
Like a player involved in the most successful bets?
You can, if you've got the database, you can flick it to me. I could probably get it by the end of the show.
Well, I don't have it on me. That's
fair enough.
Be a next week thing. But that's
a good next week thing. But yeah.
That's a good fucking.
Who would you have? Who would you nominate? I reckon Dallin will be right up there. Oh, Turbo's a good shout.
Turbo's not bad. Do you reckon there could be someone like a Stags because we've put him in so many bets? Like, even though we've lost a lot on him, we may have won a lot on him.
Yeah, I mean, DWZ is the guy that because it's all these multis, any unit scoopers.
Yeah, I personally don't bet on AJ. I know he does.
Yeah, we don't really bet on it. That's
maybe
right.
Also, random stat on DWZ, by the way. Every time he scored a double this season, his second try has been the last try of the game.
There you go.
Okay.
So if you're thinking DWZ double, think of him last try as well.
Okay, interesting. I don't know who that would be.
I reckon DWZ would be in the top 5 personally.
Yeah, maybe maybe a Dylan
AJ
Edwards.
comes in there a bit.
Jerome Hughes.
But Dylan Edwards doesn't. He features in a few of Eddie's bets, but
I'm just trying to think about people in good teams that we might have.
Toops?
Doesn't come.
I reckon Katoa last year for the Storm would have been.
Oh, yeah, Ellie Katoa last
yeah,
year.
everyone
Yeah,
got a
was
bit of juice
banging.
on that.
Yeah. Interesting. We'll work that out for next week, though. I like that. Last game. Panthers defeat the Dragons. Not the butt fucking we expected, but it's still a good win at 28-6. Eddie had a McLean had he didn't go up. Sebo was a Cleary Leota short. Rue had nothing. I needed 2 more Toto tries. I had Toto Hattie, Milky double, IPAP. He only got 1. It wasn't close. But that would have been 73-49, and I would have been coming in my pants.
Isn't it wild seeing Milky score his first try in a month and he's leading the try scorers by...
Dude, he's scored 18 tries.
It's insane. And he hasn't scored in a month.
That's ridiculous.
Outrageous.
And you know what? Like, I know a lot of his tries have been on the back of like enterprising backline play where he's got a bit of an open run to the line. That second one he scored was like, I'm a strong man and I had to like twist and push and pull my way through there to score it.
He's also underrated in the air as well. Like, he scored a fair few
Yeah.
Like he doesn't look like it, but he can outleap and
I think it's the red hair, dude. You underestimate red
I
hair.
hate it when people sort of say, oh, anyone could score those tries. And when you saw South play last week and Alex Johnson wasn't on that wing, made it look really fucking hard scoring tries in the left edge all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Something to it.
Great point, Guru. The unit scoopers, I was 2 from 3. It says 1 from 3, but that's incorrect. 3 from 8 for Eddie, 3 from 8 for Sebo, 4 from 6 for Ruth, 3 from 8 for Lippy. Sunday scooper, Eddie didn't put it on. Hot seat, though. It was Seb v. Roo in the hot seat for $1,000. Can you walk us through it, Roo?
Yeah, it was a shit in. We've had a few of these South Sydney matchups between you and me. I'm actually going to look for another one this weekend as well if you're interested. We'll get to it soon. But, yeah, I was pretty confident on the Dolphins. They shit in, ran away with it. I don't know if you've got the 1,000 cash on you now.
I definitely don't.
I definitely don't. But I would like you to hold on to it until the dishes at the end of the year. We'll go for the glory that night.
Well, you actually technically owe us $1,000, so I might just take it. But
take that
congratulations.
motherfucker out for the most expensive dinner of all time. You owe us $1,000, man. Okay.
That was your own fault, dude. You lost our spoon. We had to go get another one made. Which cost heaps.
I returned it to you, you burnt it.
We had to
I
burn
didn't
it.
lose shit.
We had to burn it.
Oh, it's fucking.
It's good times. But congratulations, Roo. We'll spin the balls for our new hot seat order. Weekly leaderboard, Eddie just fucking absolutely ripping. He's up 10.98. Sebo, a great week, 7.92. Myself, a good week, 6.44. Lippy, minus 2.3. And the great rugby league guru drops with minus 5.16.
Okay.
Not the end of the world, not too
the end of
bad.
the world. No.
But now the overall, Eddie, for fuck's sake, he's up 31.59. I'm minus 7.14. Guru minus 17.7. Lippy minus 20.62. And Sebo, a respectable minus 32.76.
That gap between me and Rue looks a lot like it looks kind of big now, but if you look at it, minus 17, minus 32, it's like 15. It's one big week. It's someone to go up 7 units and someone to go down 7 units. Like it's not. It's like I've brought myself up a little bit, and now I've got Rue's also put himself in my crosshairs. Like. Yeah.
Forgive me if you spoke about this last week and stop me at any point, but whilst he's not here, can we chat about how fucked Eddie would be without his scoopers?
Oh, yeah. He'd be last.
It's like 60 units.
Yeah,
he'd be
last.
fucked.
Yeah,
he'd be dead last.
He would, but it's like, what do you do there? Because you can't argue with the numbers.
No.
But you are right.
I won a comp off the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But
He's talking, being
in
up on
terms
rugby
of like,
league,
I'm the rugby league better. It's like, okay, you got some scoopers, and that is part of the show.
That's absolutely part
Yes.
of it.
But like the day-to-day grind.
Well, mate, he was up fucking positive 40 units and he got down to like up 16 or 10 or something. You're like,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? With that first scooper he hit.
Yeah.
But, like.
Yeah, one of them was a 50, right?
No, it was a 50 and then he got a 14. And then he's just got 10 off his ass. So like he listen.
65, without him, he'd be last. But that's part of the game.
That's part of the game.
It's
You
just
gotta-
more identifying certain things.
The week to week of like, do I get rugby league or not? No, and that's fine, but you're an arsey cunt. You're an arsey cunt. God love you. Let's get to some betting. Rando, welcome again.
Thank you.
And I personally, just on behalf of the panel, apologies for Guru not remembering that you guys had.
That is okay. That's okay. He probably doesn't remember me being at the show or anywhere. Probably. He asked me actually, did you go to Magic Round when I came?
Yeah.
in?
Well, do you know his name?
Yeah, did you get your glasses back?
I don't know. Sam's gonna.
Nice of me to
Sam's gonna
carry your
call me.
glasses that
Yeah.
he left at Magic Round all the way back there to Sydney, deliver it to him.
Oh, Mother
I bet he
Teresa
went-
Been a
over
good
here.
mate, you know.
When Jaeger told me he gave it to you, I thought I'd never see the
Mother
to be honest.
Teresa carrying his
Good
sunnies.
mate.
What a fucking legend.
That's
Facebook
all right.
Marketplace
Don't worry,
to
bro.
get it back.
right,
Anyway.
Rando, what's doing?
Raiders Dolphins Thursday night at GIO Stadium. It's going to be 9 degrees and clear for this game. Now, the Raiders, they've won 7 of their last 9 night games at home. They've won both games against the Dolphins when they played them outside of Queensland. They are coming off a bye and have won 5 of their last 7 off a bye. And the Dolphins, they've been a bit shaky away from home. They've lost 4 of their 5 games on the road this season. So I don't mind the Raiders to get the job done here. For try scorers, I'm looking at KO Weeks at fullback. He scored in 3 consecutive games. He scored in both games he has played against the Dolphins, and a fullback has scored in 5 of the last 7 games against the Finns. But if you are looking for a bit of value, Cooley Fini Fuiaki, $4.25. He scored in 3 of his 5 games. Well, this was old news now, but as a favourite, he's now an underdog. But he's running at Ethan Sanders, who has missed 32 tackles and conceded 5 tries this season.
Herbie out, boys.
Is he?
Yeah, he's been ruled out.
I didn't want you to say it. Oh.
They haven't bet on him.
I mean, I
Man,
didn't
Eddie
even
would have
bet
been
on
looking
him,
at each
but
other going, what the
Did Eddie hit you up asking for stats?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought that's what you were saying.
No, but usually he knows the team news and tells Rue to shut up whenever
No,
he
that's me.
leaks it.
I thought
He's been rested with hamstring tightness.
really?
Fucking hell,
Why are you
Rue.
fucking telling us this?
I'm a good sport, mate.
Well, he's
What
not
can I
actually
do
in
for
the. You can't even bet on him. Where is he?
You could before. Maybe that's why. I don't know. You could.
None of you
Maybe
bet on
that
him,
info might have. Anyway.
Anyway,
No, listen.
I like Jack Bostock in this game. Rando, I believe he gets the matchup against Timoko. Left
Yep.
Timoko played there.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
Jack Bostock like that matchup. And I think with Herbie out, they've named Oren Keeley at centre. I think you'll probably see Lemuelu play out there. I think they'll target that edge. So Savage scoring that corner. Bostock with a good matchup, $3.56 for me in this one.
I had Fish Isako KO. I've removed quite rightly the Fish from that bet. I've got Isako KO and I'm
welcome.
going to add in a Finney because I liked what you're about there. You can get 14.22. Isako KO Finney.
I had Weeks a few hours ago when I was doing the bets, and Stocky. I think Stocky's great for a try, but then I was like, Weeks, and then I was like, well, like the Raiders, Strange out, Huddy out, like, and then so I added in Trey. Like, it's hard not to include a Trey, but then you start looking at how many out. Like, I don't know. There's too many. Like, it's so hard. So I don't know which way to go now. Like, basically, we know Stocky's scoring, and then either Weeks or Trey's scoring, and whichever one I pick, the other one will score. So
It's tough.
I might just have to go back to Weeks and Stocky.
I think Trey Fuller is like annually becoming the best thing about buy-round football.
Yeah.
It's the only
Isn't
time
it
you get to
crazy that
watch
he
him.
can't just get a full-time gig somewhere?
No,
though?
he's
Like,
been offered numerous. He doesn't want to leave. He wants to live there.
That's it?
He's been playing Q Cup there for years. A first grade team just happened to land there. He doesn't want to leave the area.
Okay, right.
It's wild. He's turned down numerous contracts. Crazy.
Yeah, he got millions to go to the Super League as well.
Yep. Dragons offered him a Motza to go. He's like, no, good.
Yeah, right.
He'll
Literally,
regret that
just
one,
a first grade team happened to land there.
He's not injured or anything because he was injured last year a bit,
fine.
wasn't he? Is he fine?
He's fine.
Yeah, maybe I just keep a tray in. Keep a tray in. Like
You make the call, dude.
Yeah, I'll keep a tray in for 489 because like a week's will score now after I've said all this stuff. But normally you see him after like Ethan Strange. It's just like somehow half cut the line, offload to Huddy, and then he, and KO comes. But I just don't know if that's going to be happening. I just don't know.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Have you gone, Roo?
Yeah, boss
You have.
dog. So, did you hear what Billy Slater said about the Dolphins the other day?
No.
He's got them as his premiership favourites.
Favourites.
Yeah.
That's huge call. That is a huge call, and I have the utmost respect for Billy, but not during Origin period. So I'm going to say that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Trey also 5 line breaks in his last Q Cup game against the Blackhawks.
Yeah, he's not injured.
Not injured.
No.
Not injured.
Eddie's got Raiders 13 plus. Don't mind it. And who is our Lippy?
He is Jake from the other week who didn't get back to me, but got back to me now. And his bet will be on screen because he sent through. Has he changed them all?
I wouldn't know, man. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, Herb's out. That's
you got
right.
one thing to fucking do.
No, but he's saying Herbie's out, so he sent through a new one. There we are. Finney and Savage to have 2+ combined. Benny 340.
Okay, there you go. That's our Lippy, a guy called Jake. Bulldogs and the Storm, Rando.
Bulldogs and the Storm. This game will be at a core on Friday night. A bit of rain around, 1 to 5 millimeters expected. The line is 2.5. The total points 47.5, and the Bulldogs are the favourites. $1.68 to the Storm, $2.20. I don't mind the Melbourne Storm. They've won 5 of their last 6 games against the Bulldogs at Accor Stadium. They've won 6 consecutive games without Munster and Grant in their team as well. The Bulldogs, of course, are on a 5-game slide and they've lost 8 consecutive Friday night matches. For try scorers, I'm looking at that right side for the Storm without Cam Munster being there on the left. Will Warbrick is $1.98. He scored 9 tries in 11 games this season, 4 tries in his last 5 at Accor. And the Bulldogs, they can't tame a right winger at the moment. They've conceded a try to that position in each of their last 4 games, whilst Jerome Hughes, he's an option as well. He scored in consecutive games at Accor Stadium and a half has scored in 5 straight games against the Dogs.
Sebo, I'm going to throw to you. I'll tell you what I was doing there, and I'm angry because I need all the help I can get this week. I didn't listen to a thing you just said.
That's all good.
I didn't listen to a single thing.
It'd be news if you listened to a single thing I said.
No, listen, something flashed up on my phone. I got distracted. Sebo, what are you doing? You still haven't made up your mind?
I have, but now I'm changing it maybe.
Eddie's
So-
got neither team to score 20 points at 5.75. I hate this game so
hell.
much. One thing I want to ask beforehand, because I've already got my bets in, but we haven't. Because usually during the week of an 8-game thingo, we can only go 4 games over $10. It's now down to 5. So does that change, or are we just
I think 2.
2?
2, yeah.
2's fair. Buy round footy.
Sweet.
Or do you want to go 3?
Well, I've got 3. I can change it to 2 comfortably. It doesn't really bother me.
You've got 3, let's do.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big. Dude,
Yeah.
Just keep it at 3?
Yeah, just
Give a
keep it
fuck,
at 3.
Sweet. Easy. I've got, in that case, I've got Warbrick, Sewer, Preston, and Leo. I'm just trying to find something.
Score hat tricks at 3.
Yeah, yeah. All hat tricks. Just trying to find something in this game. And Sewer is not far along, by the way. That is the winger for the Bulldogs.
I have got Stili Tupanora. I think he gets the matchup this week against Keegan Russell-Smith. I think they'll target him pretty heavily. Canterbury fucking froth a short ball. So Stili. And then, boys, there's a kid making his debut off the bench. Gabe Satrick is a young hooker. He's a little live wire. Really good running game. I think he's one to watch. I think for your civilian bets, $7.50. Unreal value.
Okay.
Putting
Gabe
them in together.
Satrick.
Gabe
Satrick.
Satrick.
What about Satrick for a hat trick?
I considered it, believe me.
Satrick.
If he ever starts a game for Melbourne, watch out.
Is he a CBA?
Yeah, big time. Yeah, he's a very talented kid. Live wire. Stili, Satrick, $25.06. Satrick for your civilian bets, I reckon.
Nice. Seba?
Yeah, look, I've had the max unders of 55.5 because the Dogs, kind of suck. And then Storm only just stud come back, lose their best players, and I had that plus a Lasati as a pokey machine bet in a sewer. But then I did have a vibe about Hughes earlier. Rando did say it. And if you just stop trying to juice the thing and just do a Hughes to score and take the under 55.5, it's $4.98. Call it $5 for Hughes to score, because even though the Storm have lost some attack and flair, the Dogs' attack is still disgusting.
That's why I'm hoping there'll be points in this game and my bet will work, because it's like, are they just going to be shit at everything across the board? Like, will they score tries but defense will be poo? That's got to be the hope, right? It's got to be. It just has to be. Now, our Lippy, he's going Cherry to score, Brick 2+.
No, sorry, both of them 2, Benny. So,
Brick and Cherry,
2+ Benny.
2+ Benny. Gotcha. Dragons Warriors, most anticipated match of the weekend. Monsieur Corbet, Rue's best mate, Rando.
This game will be at 5:30 on Saturday. 1 to 5 millimeters of rain expected for this one at Jubilee Stadium. The Warriors, they're $1.20 favourites. The Dragons, $4.60. The line is 13.5, and the total points is at 51.5. Now, the Dragons, they don't mind playing the Warriors at home. They have won 14 of their 19 home games against them since 2000.
Jesus.
The Dragons have won 6 of their last 7 games against the Warriors at Cogra. They've also won 9 of their last 10 games in the wet at Cogra as well. They famously beat the Storm there last season.
Worst game of all time.
Absolutely. But the Warriors, they've only defeated the Dragons by 13+ once in their last 9 meetings. So take that with a grain of salt. For try scorers, I like the left side here for the Warriors. Leka Halasima with Jacob Laban back in the side. I assume he shifts to left second row. He scored 4 tries in his last 6 games as a favourite, and a left second row has scored in 3 straight games against the Red V. One player over at left centre. Now, it could be Roger Tuivasa-Sheck or it could be Adam Pompey, depending if RTS is fit. But that Dragons right edge have conceded 48% of their tries in the last 5 games, and left centres have scored 8 tries in 9 games against the Dragons this season.
It's tough.
They have to win a fucking game. So.
Yeah, they do.
But is it this one?
I don't think
Is
it
it
is.
this one?
Like,
I think it might be, though.
the only reason I'm not sure is because they're so bad this year and the Warriors are good. And it's like, even when Manly went down there and played them, it's like, with Manly always fucking lose. It's like, yeah, but not this year.
But
This
the longer
year
it goes
they
on, the
stink.
higher the chance is that they win. And the Warriors are throbbing, but they're new to this sort of space of like, hey, we're throbbers now. And then it's kind of like, it is kind of meeting at this point.
Did you say it's raining?
Yeah.
Even better for the Dragons.
Sowie said
That's
yesterday.
Dragons thing, though.
I said the Dragons have to win at some point. He sort of said, I don't think it'll be this game. And then he goes, the one thing I'll say is at Cogra, when it rains, the ground's weird. You're further away from everyone. Everyone's not as high as other stadiums. He goes, when it rains, it's a fucking weird place to play football, and it suits the Dragons. I didn't know whether it was raining or not at that point. They have to win at some point. They fucking have to. They took it to Penrith last week. I'm going to take the Dragons and Tui Pelotu on the left wing to score $6.30. I've got a feeling I bet on the Dragons for the next month or so, and just if you can snag one of them, you're up.
I'm not. I can't do it. I hear you though. I do hear you. I'm just taking a guy in the media who's been disrespected in Jackson Ford to go over at $4.10. It's going to be wet, so are they playing tight? Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. I've never bet on Jackson Ford before in my entire life, and so that's why I'm doing it this week. Tell me he doesn't score.
This would be the most Dragons thing of all time.
I know. This
Kid from
one
Gerringong.
reeks of it more than any other game.
No, you mean like Ford though? You mean coming back and scoring
Coming
against
back
him?
against his former club, Gerringong kid.
Where he played on the
They've
edge
let,
the whole
let
time.
go of him. He goes on to become an Origin fucking smoky.
And also, if he scores through the middle, he's going to run over 4 other local juniors, which would be the most typical Dragons thing of all time. It's I'm scared of that.
Eddie's got like a 2 plus 480, Sebo.
I had DWZ for 2+ into the max unders. But just all this Dragon chat, a bit of like rain about it, kind of like the reason I'm so scared of this game for the Warriors is because, as I said earlier in the Hello Sport thing, like the Warriors' energy is like doing the worm. It's the live crowd. There's energy around. Like this is going down to the most like kind of boring type of footy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one off Dallin and just go, just score one. Just score one. No, it goes down too much. Here we go.
Fucking changed every bet you've had as we've come to you.
No, here we are. I got
This is what I was going to do, but I'm going to change it as you come to me.
I've just added one leg to it. So I got Dallin to score 2 or more. I'm keeping it in. Fuck it. Under 59. Fuck it. But then I've just thrown in something to really boost that because it was around like 5 before. But throwing a line of BYO Dragons plus 19.5. 954.
Say it again.
So Dallin to score 2 or more. Under 59.5.
Max unders.
Max unders. And then a Dragons line of plus 19.5.
I like that.
That's a good bet.
Yeah.
You found a good bet there.
Yeah. 954.
That's a good bet.
It's a good bet. It's
like
a
it a
really
lot.
good bet.
The Lippy's got AKP, DWZ, 3+ Binny. That's 3 combined between the two.
Just see, there's a couple of people that got a bit cute in Supercoach over the weekend and traded in Lofi Khan-Pereira to their team. You know what he scored?
No.
He played 70 minutes. Did you get Simbin or something?
Yeah, I got Simbin, yeah.
He scored -1.
Damn.
Huge.
That's awful.
Yeah.
You got
Now-
Simbin, has any got completely,
He got Simbin and he also dropped the ball with
With
the
an open try
line.
line.
With the line.
but like
open.
not sent off.
No,
So he
Simbin.
didn't score any other points. Like
He got
Yeah,
no
he's-
touches.
yeah.
They're all
Yeah,
right. side,
right.
eh?
He scored 19 Supercoach points, but he had -22 in.
Yikes, dude.
Ended up scoring -1.
I haven't opened my Supercoach for 3 weeks.
That's all right. Heath
Put it in the
Mason should be going well for you.
Well, listen, I think it was like once it went to PNG, I was just like, I can't. I've got thing. Seagulls Titans.
Manly Titans. This game will be at Brookie on Saturday night. As I mentioned, still rain about in Sydney, so it will be a wet game. The Seagulls $1.28. The Titans $3.75. The line is -12.5, and the total points is at 50.5. Now the Seagulls, they're flying 6-1 with Kieran Foran. I'll keep mentioning the stat. They haven't conceded 20 or more points in a game since Foran took over. So you could look at that stat there. They've won their last 4 games as favourites by 10 or more points. However, they are against the Titans, who have been their bogey side at home. They've lost 6 of their last 9 home games against the Titans. The Titans, they've also covered a -12.5 or +12.5 line in the wet in each of their last 7 games. So just keep an eye
How
on
wet
that
we
one.
talking?
1 to 5 mils.
it's
It's not too bad, but still wet nonetheless. For try scorers, I'm looking at the outside backs here for Manly. You've got Ruben Garrick. He has scored 12 tries in 10 games against the Titans, and a right centre has scored in 4 of the last 5 games against Gold Coast. Or I don't mind the fullback as well, Clayton Fa'alalo. He's scored in 3 of his last 4 games, and a fullback has scored 3 tries in the last 3 games against the Titans.
Clayton's a fucking gun, dude. Can I ask you, did you watch that game, Ru?
Yeah.
When you talk about like a young player coming in, right?
Yeah.
Like he's a young rookie, he's filling in a key position. Often you're just like, and I see you're not paying attention.
No, I'm
to
listening
me,
to
so,
you. Just putting on a bit of-
you're just hoping they get in there. They don't fuck up. They do enough. He was doing things that that you would expect of like the best in like, Clayton.
Mate,
The way he was picking like where to pass, he was throwing some 2-man cutout
that pass
passes
that he threw to Saab.
to Saab, hitting him on the
unreal.
chest at
Yeah.
full speed. I
Pivotal.
was watching it in bed because I'm made of the right stuff, eating a club sandwich and touching myself.
It's
Perfect
crazy,
place to be.
At Manly, like if you go back 4 years ago, if Turbo got injured, we've got Garrick. It's okay.
Yeah.
Then the next year it was, we've got Kohler.
Yeah.
Then it was Lehigh. And now it's fucking Clayton.
And Clayton
In the
feels
midst of
like
that,
he's the
KO
best of
Weeks
all of
fucked
them.
off as well. It's insane
Yeah.
how many guys you had there.
Yep.
Little story, 2024 preseason. I did like a season preview with different content creators about their team. Anyway, Ella came in. Guess who her CBA to watch was? Clayton. Very confidently.
Yep.
He's a weapon. He's mad. On that note,
Very
I've got
horny.
Clayton. I've got Manly 13+. I'm going to chuck in Rando's only Manly to score 20 points. And I've got Josh Felaty who gets the matchup against De Groot
De
this
Groot.
weekend. You're getting $8 something on screen for that.
I'm only slightly trepidatious around the only team to score 20+ given our outs. But obviously, I've got every confidence in the boys and the systems and processes that Kieran Foran is embedding in the
Kieran
club.
Foran knows the Titans better than Josh Hannay does. As
Yes.
well.
Is it just Hamola? It's Hamola and Cooler, though.
Lehigh.
And Lehigh.
Oh, Lehigh.
Yeah, because he ran
There's
into
a
a
winger.
ref. Did you see that footage?
Yeah.
Fucking
He got
ridiculous.
suspended for that.
Yeah, for a week.
That's fucking
It was a Sharks player who I was watching the game and he fully ran into the ref coming back into marker.
They were like, he could have avoided it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Anyway. I'm taking a Clayton for all of the reasons that I just outlined. He's going to be on the ball way more. He's going to need to be, and he's about it. He's of the right stuff. But then I've also got just a couple of guys to stand up because they're going to have to. Bullymore starting again. He's big and he's strong, but he's agile and he's quick, and he's against the side that lacks all of it. He hopefully will crash over for me. And my new favourite player at the Manly Seagulls, someone who I'm prepared to admit I've been wrong about in the past, but I think he was just waiting for the right club. That's Brandon Wakeham at number 9. He's also going to be very important for us. And you put those three together, punters and dribblers, Clayton, Ethan Bullymore, and Brandy Wakes, you're getting $52.66 on a. If you can hit a $52.66 bet and buy around rugby league, like, you're doing something right. And if Brandy Wakes is how I get there, I will be fucking.
If you get an immortal bet with Brandy Wakes, like, it's either just called Brandy Wakes or the Wakeham. You know what I mean?
It's a Wakeham. It's a Wakeham bake.
It's
definitely. Listen, I would more than happily call it just the Brandy Wakes bet. Like, that's
of course it is. That's what it is.
Has anyone's life been changed more by Kieran Foran than Brandon Wakeham, do you reckon?
maybe Luke Brooks.
Maybe Brooks.
Yeah, but Brooks was still always starting. Where Brandy,
Brandy Wakes was not even like I was shocked when he was even playing.
I think with Brooks, at least, there's still like people that would want to see the young fella come in. Wakeham, there's no fucking questions.
No.
He's flying.
No, he's absolutely killing it. He's been set free. Eddie's got Luke Brooks anytime at 410. And then have you gone, Sebo? I couldn't remember if I...
No. I've just got a Clayton. He seems to be the man of the moment. And then last week I went on Brooks because I just had a vibe about him. And I just feel if there's going to be a pokey machine bet payout next week sort of vibe, it's going to be Brooks. That's at 783. In the same way the Warriors-Dragons game scared me, not for the same reasons. This one, it's just like when Manly 13 plus becomes assumed and buy round footy rolls around, that's when strange things start to happen. You know, that's when real strange things start to happen. So I'm just going to keep those two.
I think, honestly, like Manly success relies so heavily on just how up for it Paseka is. Because he's been on the last few weeks. If he maintains the rage, we're fucking pumping him. That's just a very unbiased perspective of mine. Lippy only Manly to score 20 plus, sub 2 plus 547. Final game of the round, Rando, Cows and the Bunnies.
This one will be at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. It will be a sunny 25-degree day there in Townsville. The Cowboys are $1.67 favourites. The Rabbitohs $2.20. The line is at 2.5, and the total points is at 52.5. Now, the Cowboys, they've won 3 straight against the Rabbitohs. They have won 6 of the last 8 day games in Townsville. And the Rabbitohs, they have lost 7 of their last 10 games on the road, including 3 of their last 4. So I don't mind the Cows to get the job done, especially after that hearty win against the Chooks. For try scorers, this one might sound boring, Alex Johnston, but why I do like him for 2 or more out of any player here. He has scored in every single round 12 game he has played in his career.
Wow.
In 6 of the last 7 round 12 games, he's scored a double. He comes up against Robert Derby, who conceded more tries than any other Cowboys player last season. So don't mind Alex Johnston there, 2 or more. And then if you want a bit more value on the other side of the field there for the Bunnies, Tallis Duncan, he's scored in each of his last 3 starts at centre, and his opposing player, Jackson Purdue, he's conceded the equal most tries by a Cowboys player this season. So 2 players coming up against some defensively weak ones.
Interesting. Fuck. I'm switching my bet. I had Purdue too.
Purdue also is good.
Is he? I have Purdue 2 plus. What do you reckon?
I got 2 plus, but
What about Tally Dunks 2 plus?
Up to you, mate.
Of course, it's up to me, Rando.
I don't want you to come back in a week's time saying, "Oh, Rando, you made me do Tallis for 2."
Fuck it, that's what I'm doing.
There you go.
Tallis 2 plus $7. Fuck Purdue.
Gordon Tallis from Townsville as well. Maybe there's something there.
go.
Something in it.
Sebo, can I interest you in a line-off?
No.
He's done.
No. Not when the most influential player in our team isn't playing, Latrell. Then the second most influential player, Cam Murray, isn't playing. And this is a crossover of basically Rabbitohs are going, oh, fuck, like we thought we were sorted, we need to recheck some things, versus the Cows are going, we thought we were dead. We thought our coach was being sacked. You say Dearden's their most influential player. No, he's not. Clifford is. He's still there. So I'm like, the line wasn't 2.5. Like I think the Cows are like up for it, and I'm not saying that.
What line would you need?
Well, how would that work though?
Well, we could just bet X amount of units between ourselves if you're interested.
No. I know you're gonna try and break me in, but the fact that you're he's the one in my sights at the moment. If he wasn't the one in my sights,
right.
yeah. So therefore,
But it's an opportunity for you to even.
but I don't think the odds are in my favour. Like, so
Name me a start. What do you need to put the odds in your favour?
What do you need?
Is 5.5 enough?
nah, maybe like 8.5.
8.5's a lot. I could look at 7.5.
Nah, like
Yeah,
8.5.
he likes 8.5.
7.5 is useless.
He wants 8.5.
7.5 I can meet you.
Nah.
Well, you said name it, and he's giving you 8.5.
I didn't say I'd take it though.
Jesus Christ, mate! You've a bit of piss and vinegar here. You bloody want to do the line off. You're going to take 8.5. It's a point, mate.
If we were to go 8.5, what sort of units are we talking?
Well, are we just having a bet between us?
I think
No,
we're
no,
just
no.
having a bet.
No,
right?
no. This is going to be for the
like,
fucking.
it's
competition.
gotta
it's
be
got to be for
for
the
units,
show.
though.
It's got to be for the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
So, like,
So
that's
just
what
have
I'm
the
trying
bet.
to.
Just fucking either just triple the line.
So
I'm not tripling an 8.5 line, though.
Okay, well then just put it on as your bet.
What do you mean?
So you taking Cows?
Well, I'm going to triple Cows minus 2.5. I think it's
Okay,
better
so
than
that's
league.
well then
that's my bet.
Well
But
then you can't do anything else here, can you? Unless you just have a.
Can't we
complete
just have a
side unit? But
unit bet?
the problem is you now have an opportunity to win more units
Yeah.
because you're doing something on the side. Whereas
Yeah.
if you just make it your bet.
Yeah, it's got to be in the
gotta
bet to
be
be
your
clean.
I'm not tripling.
Well then,
I'm
fucking
not losing
you
an
just
8.5. I'll go head to head in
Can we
units
start
with
a
him.
side competition where there's something new? Where like, fuck, what are we talking about?
I'm here for a line off.
Then
If not-
put it in your fucking bet.
I'm not fucking going at minus 8.5. I'm not making up my own line to disadvantage myself on a triple.
Well, therefore, that's why I
then
said
you're not
dumb.
prepared to do it.
I'll have my 2.5 triple, and I'm willing to put up units against him in a
That
one-on-one.
doesn't make sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because it means you can win more units that we aren't all having an opportunity to that sit outside
Yeah.
of the show.
okay, well, let's all put in there.
We
Let's
don't
make
want
it
to.
all of us
No,
there.
you're fucking doing it. I'm not doing this dumb shit.
Told you, he never fucking competes in triples.
You aren't
Same story
asking me
every
to
fucking
do it.
week.
It's about Seb.
You're in. Let's do
No,
it.
I'm not
I'll take
in.
on both of you.
I'm already Talis
Join
2
my
plus.
team. Pick a fucking
This
team.
is
Do
dumb.
something.
This is dumb. And now Eddie won't have access to it. Mate,
Fuck it, he's
just
not here.
put your fucking bet in as Cows
Cows minus
8.5.
2.5.
Minus
Triple. That's
8.5.
it. I'm not tripling 8.5 with
Well, you said what line? You know what I mean? That's.
I thought we could have a duel.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, like that's why it's only the duel only works when the line is actually set by the bookies. To have a side duel, it just means nothing.
Well, no, you can have a side duel if it's in your
If
bet.
yeah. Otherwise, it means
Or
nothing.
you guys can just throw actual money on it. Just have an actual money
Yeah.
bet.
If we did 8. No, because I'm going to collect
What do
7
you
units on this.
mean?
I know I am.
That's why it's like yeah.
I like a big lift from the bunnies here.
Yeah, I know. After all that,
I'm giving you a 2.5 start. Jump on.
Come on, Wayne, sink him down.
Come on, Wayne.
Now, I don't even need my own money invested because if Wayne can just get the boys up and sink you a 2.5
Yeah.
line, I'm going to catch you anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Where if I went against you, like,
Yeah,
no.
He's fucked.
Yeah.
Have you put your bet on here?
What did I have? I got distracted in all that line. Look, I just had Chester and Gray because I just wasn't inspired by, as I've talked about the Bunnings and where they're at. And then Chester, I like watching him play. Those two, 6-12.
Nice. Eddie's got Purdue and Tally Dunks at 542. Delippy has Purdue and Tallis 2+ combined.
Yeah, they're all binnies.
At
Lippy's-
345. Lippy's gone bins. Alrighty, let's get to our unit scoopers. I've got to change the price on mine. I've basically seen Eddie's and I've done a version of it because I liked the look of it. So what he's done is he's gone just all 13 pluses or 4 13 pluses. He's gone Raiders 13 plus, Warriors 13 plus, Seagulls 13 plus, Cows 13 plus at 34.30, leaving out Dogs and Storm, which I think is wise. I then have done the same, but I've taken out the Raiders one because there was a lot of tumult and upheaval in that discussion, and that concerned me. So I've gone New Zealand 13 plus, Manly 13 plus, Cows 13 plus at 11.06.
Yeah.
I'm taking a little bit of inspiration from Tommy Burns here and going all in on a unit scooper on one game. That last game I feel confident on. Derby, Purdue, Clifford. I'm going to chuck in Rando's AJ there. Cowboys minus 2.5, $26.81 there.
Sebastian.
I got my favourite unit scooper I've done. And I didn't do it for all games. Like the last two games I said I'm kind of a bit like scared of. But then so basically I've gone 3 max unders and a try scorer. So in the fish, I've got Stocky with max unders of 57.5. Then Brick, max unders 55.5. It's like, who knows what the Storm can do. But Hughes is still there, Brick's still there. Just need to get it down, kick it in the air, boom. And then a DW is a 1 try with the max unders 59.5 against the Dragons in the wet. Just those 3 things. 3 max unders, 3 try scorers, 21.35.
Is that Storm game wet?
Yeah, it's raining during the day and it could be raining.
Okay.
It's like
Is the Cows game wet?
No, it's dry. Sunny.
It's still 59. You're getting some of the larger max unders at 50. Oh, the Storm game, you're getting less, but it's the Dogs.
The max unders for the Dragons Panthers game was a 70.5.
Yeah, because that's
And it was
just Penrith. I think
34
Penrith could
points
put
in it.
100 on them.
70.5?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't get to half of that.
Didn't even get to half of that.
Yeah, wow.
But Penrith are smart. They're just going, well, you want us to just just go out hard and smash them? No, this is how we win comps. It's like, we're just going to
Just play the same way.
Just win 13 plus and move on, and no one's got any bruises on them. Sweet. Cool.
All right, let's get to the hot seat barrier draw, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. All right, we can probably move that belt down there a little bit. Move this here, spin this around. Get All right, Roo.
Bias goes first.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
There's
here
2
is
there.
Take this one because this one was already loaded. All right.
132.
132.
That's low in the ball game, I think.
What were you?
132.
184.
Sensing a little 437 or something over here, to be honest. 437. 40. I didn't think any of them were below a bloody 100.
Fuck, dude, I was dude. When
Oh, I mean, you first then. I'm second.
I'm
That's not
first,
too
but I
bad.
just mean my chances there were
Yeah.
fucking low. Beautiful. This thing is. We Tobler, I don't know what we do. Can we give this thing a little polish or find something that we can? This thing's rusty as fuck. I don't know if it's always been rusty, but I just wouldn't mind taking some care of it. All right. Some sort of steel cleaner or something. I'm happy to do it. I don't know what you get. It looks like shit. Okay. So, hot seat. Tommy hot seat. I won basically last year as well. The last one, but I just got fucked over. $1.90 they say. $1.90.
Who's Sunday scooping?
Eddie, is it?
It was Eddie.
It was Eddie, so it'd be me as
double
well.
you.
Double.
Well,
All right.
on your plate, mate.
Love that.
game.
I'm taking Clayton anytime at 205.
Nice.
Yeah. That's me hot seat.
It actually matters going first now, I think. The order used to mean jack shit, but
So
now
you can
it's
get a good run going.
Because if someone gets a couple in a row, then the next person gets a couple in a row,
Yeah. You want to get out of the gates early.
and then the pressure's on you, so you go on a higher bet because you've got less. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so that's us, punters, dribblers. Much love to you. Shout out to Neds once again. The pot's open. No live stream this week. Magic round on that. Give us a break. There will be an Origin special next week, though. Fucking oath there will. So until then, we'll see you. Love you. Bye.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website